So I finally left the hotel room today after my 3-night ICU stay and then came back. Oh my gosh, I think it's been 3 more nights. We're here until Sunday and then we get to fly home to Florida, which I'm definitely looking forward to at this point. Um, just still not feeling 100%. I'll go into that in a minute though. So we took a walk around the Sparks Marina. We're in Reno, Nevada right now, and it was pretty. I was not feeling very well, so we actually just went a very short walk, and then there was a little place to eat, like overlooking the water. That was really nice. So we stopped and got a bite to eat before walking back, and there was this one duck that just stood out. It was a white pekin duck, and there were no other ducks anything like a white pekin. So unfortunately, I think someone may have dumped this duck, or was probably a pet. So I did stop and feed it. It did seem to come a lot closer than the other ducks, also kind of making me wonder if it was somebody's pet who had released it. But I saved some food from where we ate and fed the duck. So my very short walk back, I was even more dizzy. So when we walked back in the room, I did check my blood pressure and it was in the 80s, over 50, so a little bit low. But my pulse, however, when we were out and I was walking, my pulse was in the 110s, 120s. So it's not quite making sense. I'm on day, I guess, 4 or 5 of the Propranolol, and so far it really hasn't seemed to bother my blood pressure. There was only one other time that I had low blood pressure, and when I sat down, my blood pressure actually went up, so that's nice. So I've kind of checked my pulse a few times throughout the day today, and it seems to be running on the high side. As far as before all of this happened, the signs or the symptoms of POTS that I had, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, was I would go from laying heart rate of around 65 as a baseline, and I would stand up. And sometimes it was immediate, sometimes it would take just a couple seconds, but all of a sudden my heart would race up 40, 50 points, and I would get very dizzy, very symptomatic. And then it would stay in like the 110s, 120s, just like standing or, very slow walking or whatnot. So I knew it wasn't quite normal, but when all of this happened, I actually only took my cardiac monitor off about 5 days before everything happened. So kind of crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing what the cardiologist in Florida says compared to the cardiologist here. Yeah, that's about it. Just finally left the room and looking forward to getting home, and really enjoyed feeding the duck today. I think that was my favorite part of the day, besides spending some time with my husband, which was nice. He's very supportive as far as what's going on with me right now, and he keeps saying he's glad I didn't insist on going to work after getting out of the hospital. But I just don't even know how I could at this point. I am just off and on very dizzy, and things just aren't quite right right now. So I get real tired real easy, and hopefully that's going to get better over time. So anyhow, I hope everyone is having a beautiful night. Make sure to do something for yourself and kiss the ones you love and hug.